so not only was I able to rejoice with you from a place of, oh, okay, my boy doing big things. I can rejoice from you when you was like, I said this and it happened. Not only did it happen, but it happened quickly. Let's talk about how do you balance rewarding yourself while remaining focused?
To be honest with you, I don't even think I reward myself like I should. I got a big toenail that I need to clip. I need to go to the need to go get a pedicure.
People think that, it started when we pressed record, or it started when we did XYZ. No, it really started in the places where we were young, we were adolescents, and our parents really have pushed us into our purpose. Y'all gotta remember that entertainers are human people. Like, they are human. Y'all can't be going out here disrespecting folks. Like, you get more things with love.
Cause man, listen, I would literally like go off on somebody on social media, but I mean, it's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
Cause I'll never see you. Never.
Ever.
Even if I do see you, I probably won't know who you are.
Yeah.
You probably know who I am, but I don't know who you are. You see, a lot of people base your personality or you off your social media videos. Like, people think that I'm these characters.
Hey, thank God for another day. Hey, I know we could be another way. Hey, pray. Thank God for another day. Hey, I know we could be another way.
Listen, I'm grateful. We're going to talk about it, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
When Jesus was.
When Jesus was.
When Jesus was.
When Jesus was.
He washed my sins away.
Oh, happy day.
You was on key, too, but I forget you sounded good.
Okay. I got a little something.
I forgot you a musician. You're not a musician, but you be in the beats and stuff like that. So you listen to the music.
You know, a little something,
some of y'all might know who that voice is, but of course you know because you're looking at the subtitle. But before I get to my brother over here, listen, if you don't know where you landed, you've landed in a safe space where influencers can decompress, have fun,
and just ask.
Listen, y'all know we love a good song, and I love when I guess and just automatically just
flow on in that
get
thing.
into it. Just get into it.
Hey.
Get into it. Hey, get into. I'm super excited about today, you guys, because I have my brother here. I'm really excited to just give y'all some life updates. But before we jump to him, y'all already know what time it is.
What time it is?
Desiree.
Hey.
Desiree.
Hey.
Desiree.
I'm gonna get my dancing skills together.
Yeah, but why this screen look like you on a cell phone?
What you mean?
This just choice of entrance for you.
That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Who that is?
Who
he better
is?
hide.
No, let them be. They fine. Listen, they fine, Tristian. They fine.
We break the walls all the time.
Listen, hey, you gonna get raw and real over here, okay?
Yeah.
So we don't just have our guests, but we got the family, the kids, the kids here. So this what happened last time.
Yeah.
We only had one. Now we got all three.
All three.
Okay. But Desiree, how you feeling, sis? Tell them how you feeling.
I am good, man. I am gooder than I deserve.
Gooder than you deserve.
Gooder than I deserve.
Gooder than you deserve.
Yep.
We like gooder.
Yep.
But we also like better.
I mean, you know.
Okay, amen to that. Listen, you guys, we are super excited. Today is Black Folk Day.
It is.
Oh, black on black on crack, black. Listen, happy Juneteenth to my people, okay? Happy Juneteenth to my people. We celebrate today because this is the day that the Lord has made, okay?
Yeah.
I love Juneteenth. I love everything about Juneteenth. I love it, the celebration of, our independence. And so I'm looking forward to eating a good meal today. How about you, Desiree?
Man, listen.
Because I might be coming over there. Cause I know y'all gets down.
We gets down to get down.
I gets down,
and it's so funny because they be like, hey, I'm working on it now. We was a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
We got new buttons. I got new buttons over here on program, so I'm gonna learn my buttons, right? They be like, oh, we're just gonna do a little something, and then it'd be like a spread. for like 4 people. But I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? I love me a good eating situation.
Yeah. I don't believe in barbecues without macaroni and cheese, baked beans, and
I gotta have potato salad.
This is why we love each other. This is why I love you.
Listen, some potato salad, because it's something about that baked bean potato salad combination that just do it for me.
It's the sugar and
I can eat the baked beans and the potato salad by themselves. Hold on.
Let's just put him on.
Sir,
listen.
Sir, hold up now.
He hating.
Hey, no, listen. I just want to know, do I get an invite?
Yes.
Come on.
Always.
I'm for real now. I pull up.
Okay. It's easy.
With all 3 of them.
This time you gotta bring the wife. You gotta bring the wife.
I don't mind shit.
It's
But
a
I'm just
Will
saying,
she come?
when I come, I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
He said, I don't care where I'm at. You bring it to go place too. I hope you don't bring those to go
I'm
place.
gonna bring my own to go place.
Listen,
containers,
I'm about to do this
That's
so
the thing.
backwards. Do y'all know who y'all looking at right now? This is my brother.
Hey, I'm back.
My friend.
I'm back, y'all. We in here.
We in here.
Hey, he said he wanted to come back. And I said yes,
Absolutely.
Cause this bro, I love me some Tristian McFarland, but y'all call him Floss the Mack. Man,
I love y'all too.
we love you. But there's one more thing we gotta do, Tristian, since you on the screen.
What
Okay,
we gotta do?
we gotta do the community highlight, and
Okay.
you just listen.
Yes,
just
ma'am. I got you. I'm in school right now.
So on the platform, we do the community highlight. If you have not been here, we take people out of our community and just highlight them. That's what the community highlight is.
Yeah.
And so today's community highlight, it goes to none other than Dr. J. Burns out of Birmingham, Alabama. We're super excited for what God has for you. When I looked at your name, I heard three words, okay? I heard the Lord say to you, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Come on.
Health, wealth, and wisdom, okay? Health, wealth, and wisdom shall be your portion at the same time. Sometimes we look at our lives and we go through and we trail through like, oh, I'm just going to get wisdom. Oh, I'm just going to get wealth. Oh, I'm just going to be healthy. No, I hear the Lord say that this is your season where he is tripling down on you. Oh my gosh, it's a triple down effect. And so may the Lord just increase your wisdom. May he increase your wealth. May he enlarge your territory, and may health be, I even hear the Lord say there's been a health scare more recently than none, but there's been a health scare. I come against every attack on your body, your mental health, your physical health. I just come against that, and I pray healthiness, wholeness, refinement, hallelujah, and may you have what you are expecting and beyond. Girl, we love you here. Thank you so much. She was actually on the podcast last year for our mental health awareness month for May, and so y'all go check Dr. J. Burns out. She is a mental health professional, you guys. So if y'all need some therapy, y'all need some counseling, y'all hit your girl up, okay? We love you, Dr. J. Burns. Y'all give it up for my girl. Woo! Okay, so that was a community highlight.
I got you.
You liked it?
Yeah, I like it. That was
You
beautiful.
appreciate that was beautiful.
That was
Did it touch your heart?
It did. See, it's different when it just comes out of it's not pre-written.
Come on now.
You know?
Because sometimes people be fake and they be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you prescriptive. Did you say
Scripted. Everything be prescripted.
y'all can already tell what this about to be. Because this is home, and we done got over the preliminary. What you call it? Preliminaries.
We good.
I said preliminary. I can't
but
get
that's
it.
why I'm here. I got you.
You got me.
I got you.
Because we gotta have each other's
Yeah,
back.
we got to.
Floss, listen, it's been a minute. I've been watching you.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much that has happened, and it ain't been a full year yet.
No, it hasn't.
It has not been a full year. Tell us how you doing, bro.
I'm blessed. I mean, I'm here. You
You
know, that's all I can really hang my hat on. I'm here. I don't have nothing to complain. I got a house over my head, children taken care of, wife taken care of. And I mean, there's nothing I can complain about.
Yeah. Is this the season that you've been waiting for? Because it's like, I've been seeing a lot of up for you. Like, it's not, last time we kind of talked about almost, not necessarily that you were stagnant, but it was almost like you were fighting, like you were trying to just maintain the consistency.
Right.
And I just can only imagine as a creative, because like we said earlier before we started recording,
Right.
this ain't for the weak.
It ain't for the weak.
It's not for the weak.
not.
And so not only are you a creative, but you're a comedian. So to continue people make people laugh and just providing the energy that they want, even when you don't maybe feel like doing it. How has that season been for you? Because what I've been seeing has been an up season. Would that be valid to say?
It has. I mean, that's what I prayed for. That's what I told myself last year. I said, next year I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get myself out there even more. Yeah. You know, because like I said, it's only so long as you can be behind the camera. Like at some point in time, you got to reach out and touch people.
Reach out and touch.
Yeah, you gotta reach out and grab folks, man. They some people want to see you in person.
Yeah, not some people. A lot of people.
A lot of people do
because you selling out events.
Yeah.
Like I want to go there quickly. Yeah. Okay, because I got something to tell you on that tip. Like I said, it hadn't been a full year since we've done our first episode, right? And in that episode, I don't know if you remember, but I asked you about your 5-year plan. And one of the things that you said was that you would where do you want to be in 5 years? And you said that I want to have a show at the Stardome and it be sold out. And I think that Desiree, I mean, that kind of happened recently.
I think just recently. That wasn't even a full year ago.
It wasn't even a full year yet. That's we talking about 5 years. And it ain't been a full year yet. Let's go into that. Like, how do we get from wishing and hoping to be at a Stardome? If y'all don't know what the Stardome, it's a big comedy club here in Birmingham, Alabama. Do not sleep on us, okay? Because the Stardome is that, okay? Ricky Smiley be there all the time.
It's a big deal.
Big deal, okay? Big platform. And he said he wanted to sell it out, and it happened.
It happened.
So lead us to the point, like, how do we go from wanting that to actually executing that?
I think it's the work ethic. You know, it's manifestation as well. You know, so because sometimes you don't even think about what you're doing until it actually happens. Like you telling me that, I didn't even remember I said that. I didn't. I mean, it's just sometimes you get so lost in working so hard and doing what you need to do to get to where you want to go that you forget that you even manifested the stuff that you talked about. So it's just a mentality that I had, man. I want to get out and do more. Like I want to be a household stand-up comedian. Yeah. Not just behind the camera on social media. I want to be out there. I want to greet my fans, my supporters or whatever. I want to see them. I want to be able to, encourage them and make them laugh in person or whatever the case may be. Because like I said, man, it's only so long that the behind the camera, the creative stuff.
Listen, y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. Hey, this is a safe space. You're not gonna do that anymore.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. Grace and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. And you shall dwell. Come on. In the house of the Lord forever. He know Jesus and he cussed. For real. No. But no, that is so good because sometimes I'm glad we recorded that. I'm glad we had this session, and the Lord actually brought that to my memory yesterday. And I was like, hold up, we did ask him that. Yeah. And that did happen. And so not only was I able to rejoice with you from a place of, oh, okay, my boy doing big things. No, I can rejoice from you when you was like, I said this and it happened. Not only did it happen, but it happened quickly. It happened quickly. And I love what you said about, you so focused on like, it's almost like you got your head down and you focus on working. Let's talk about how do you balance rewarding yourself while remaining focused?
To be honest with you, I don't even think I reward myself like I should.
Let's talk about it.
I really don't. I mean, like I said, I'm just so focused on work, and I feel like I need that time. I got a big toenail that I need to clip. I need to go get a pedicure. You know what I'm saying? I got to take care of my feet. I got one long toenail that need to be cut right now.
If y'all do feet, please tag yourself. Hey.
It's a safe space.
Please tag yourself in the comments because my bro cannot be out here with toenails curled over.
Because we need these feet to take you where you got to go.
I mean, because you just came from the beach.
Certain shoes I can't even put on because my toenail too long.
And you can't cut it yourself. If you need a machine.
I tried with scissors.
Tickled.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Let's just come here, Paris. Can she come? Come here. Come on my side so you won't get got.
Let her sit right there in the middle.
You wanna sit down?
Let her sit in the middle.
Okay. You wanna sit in the middle?
Let her sit in the middle.
All right, just but let her wait. You gotta say something though. Let me get this out so we can get this over with. Come on.
You gonna say something?
Cause you.
My name is Paris.
And
And what?
where are you today?
Say Jess Ask Podcast.
Jess Ask Podcast.
This is the one that's gonna follow her dad's footsteps.
Jesus
All right, sit right here. You know, Jessica don't mind the kids. We really raw over here. So that's one of the things that we appreciate about you, Floss, because sometimes, and when we were growing up, keep it right here, baby.
You gotta talk on it. Don't say too much though.
Let me get this. But sometimes when we grew up, I know we millennials, when we grew up, we didn't see the families present in the lives of the entertainer.
Right.
And so how do you balance with allowing your family to be present, but also managing the privacy of your home?
It's just, certain things that I don't show. I mean, I guess everybody don't have to know your business. But I mean, my wife keeps that intact.
Because she don't play.
She don't play. She is certain things that she don't want me to show. She don't even like being on camera. I have to. I almost said something.
You have to ask her.
Yeah, I really have to pull it out of her, to the point where I'm getting on the nerves. She's like, okay, yes. But other than that, it's just, I mean, I can't really explain it. It's just I try to keep things that don't need to be on social media, keep things that people don't need to know out, out of the social media world.
Yeah.
Because people will take things and flip it. You know how social media
yeah.
is. Like social media is. Because I mean, if you say anything about my family, I'm going up. Like real
bad.
If you're gonna talk about something, talk about me.
Come on now.
Don't talk about my family. Because I can't deal with that. I crash out.
that's what the young folks say.
I crash out.
Look, crash out is a real thing.
Yeah.
We used to say go off.
Yeah, we'll go off.
Yeah, go off. Like real bad.
You know what, Jess?
what?
I just made me think about.
I'm so sorry. I said what so
It's so
aggressively.
I was just thinking about Floss, you're right. Like, people are so mean nowadays. Like, even recently, Beyonce has started her tour.
I was just thinking about that.
She's bringing her girls out and stuff like that. And I think their youngest kids are maybe like 6 or 7 or something like that. And it's almost kind of like we are so endowed in this social media fake lifestyle that we can't even let kids be kids anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they need to be perfect. No, she a kid.
She's a kid.
You know
and she's really excited to be on stage with her mom.
Right.
So I think we just have to be mindful. We have to just be mindful, like you said, of the things that we allow people to see about our private lives. You know what I'm saying? It's to protect them. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. It's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So like once it's out there, it's out there. I was thinking about even if you think about like people who are a little bit more risque out there in the public, think about like how somebody can look back on that. And so it's like, I think that kids also can develop, I ain't gonna say develop, words, I'm just gonna say this, words hurt more than what people think they are. So just watch your mouth.
It's crazy, man. It's like when they were talking about the little girl, I'm like, she ain't did nothing to nobody.
Nothing. Not anything. Kendall told me that she saw something on social media where a young girl, somebody said, is something wrong with her? No, something's wrong with
Something
you.
wrong with you. She looked like any other kid that teeth came out.
Yeah.
Excited to be on stage. Look, her mom is Beyonce.
Her mom. And so she's like, I don't know what this is. She don't even think that she's irregular. This is normal for her. And so she's like, oh my gosh. Now Blue Ivy know her mama is
that's the person.
The person. Okay. He trying, y'all. He trying real hard.
I'm so proud.
But she is that chick.
Mm-hmm.
She is that chick. But is it Rami or
Rumi?
Rumi.
Like
Rumi. Mm-hmm. She reminds me, and my sister did a TikTok recently. She reminds me of my younger not younger brother, but my nephew. Dog, I couldn't figure out what part of the family he was in.
It be like this sometimes.
Like we just know it's the blood.
Yeah, it's somebody.
Somebody in my family. But like just I would preach because I know everybody has their different opinions of or research of Beyonce and all that stuff like that. We can have all the opinions we want. But at the end of the day, motherhood. The heartbeat of the entertainer. And so you can't resist her saying, okay, I applaud her. Yeah. I applaud her for bringing it on stage and not being ashamed of what's going on, allowing her to be a child, right? And so I think even with Paris sitting next to us, I think this is a pour. Right. We got to pour into our kids and just be unashamed of how the pour looks at the time it looks. So listen, I'm doing hard switches because I promised something on social media when I told you that we told them that we were recording this, right? Yeah. And remember I had told you.
Yeah, some lady was in the comments and said, I don't know what you said, but it was on the lines of you didn't ask the right questions or something.
Baby.
I'm trying to figure out what questions that you didn't ask.
Like we had a great conversation.
For real.
We learned so much. Y'all, we're going to tag the first episode with him because we really get deep and personal. Right now we having a conversation because Floss said he wanted to come back. I said, you know what, let's make it a fan thing, And so we're going to get to some of the questions that y'all posed. Some of them I'm not going to ask because y'all kind of like, wow. Yeah.
Listen, it was one of them. You get the picture.
Yeah, I got the picture.
It was one of them that I had wiped out.
Because you didn't want me. I thought she sent something empty. No. So you whited it out.
I'll tell you what they asked me
later. Okay. Yeah.
I'm like
disrespectful. Y'all gotta remember that entertainers are human
people.
Like they are human. Y'all can't be going out here disrespecting folks. Like you get more things with love.
Cause man, listen, I would literally like go off on somebody on social media, but I mean, it's no point in doing it. Yeah. Cause I'll never see you. Never. Ever. Even if I do see you, I probably won't know who you are. Yeah. You probably know who I am, but I don't know who you are. You see, a lot of people base your personality or you off your social media videos. Like people think that I'm these characters. Like, no, I'm not.
No, like they really do, but you play them so well. Okay, before I get to these questions, I'm about to get bad at you. I'm upset with you because why does Angela's name have to be Angela Smith? Change her last name.
See, that was just a spur of the moment thing. Like when I was doing this skit, I was thinking of a name because when I looked at the paper, your name Angela, I looked back at it and I said Smith. I mean, it's just sometimes I don't be thinking about the names before the video. I just say it. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But let me tell you, Angela is doing numbers right now. And Angela,
don't eat nothing.
She had to get a snack, baby. It's hard out here.
At BGTV, we provide snacks.
Listen.
If y'all look, snacks and water.
Jesus Christ.
Woosah.
Come on.
But how did you come up? Just do it. You listen. You a daddy first. You can't run away from it. Now, Paris, something the rattling. Now, we on the mic.
We're gonna get you kicked out.
All right. So, Angela, how did she come about?
To be honest with you, like I just be trying stuff. Like I used to be a mental health tech, like what people call it behavioral health tech.
Right.
So I've been around it. The nursing home stuff, the behavioral health stuff. I've been around it. So I've seen a lot of cool people. So I just was like, man, let me try this real quick. Yeah. And same thing that happened with the first CNA video that I made. Just trying different things. That's all it is.
So because someone asked you, let me see what her name is. It's Milfina. It's MILFIANNA _. Shout out to you. She was asking, did you really she said, do you really work for a psych ward? Yeah, I can't get that
you
word.
Got it. You good.
Encourage me. She said, do you really work for a psych ward? And I know the answer to do is no. But previously speaking, the psych, I know there's difference between the behavior health or spaces, nursing home, and the psych ward. Have you ever physically been in a psych ward or have to work? Okay. Yeah. So how long did you do that?
I did that for like 6 years.
So that's why you play that character too well.
Yeah, I loved it. Like it was. I mean, of course you got bad apples, but some of them people they just wanted to be treated like humans,
right?
You know,
because they are human.
Right.
Because when we think about mental health, and I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. So when I first encountered the Angela character, right? I don't know if I didn't know if I could digest it because I know my bloodline has experienced levels of mental health, right? Maybe not to the level of Angela. Right. If y'all don't know this Angela character, she's in a trench coat. She normally wears this nappy curly wig with a hat or something. And she got buck teeth. Okay, and he plays her very well. So I was like, "Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna trigger me, you know." Yeah. But then I had to take a step back and say, you know what? The people that work in the spaces, they deserve to laugh about it because that's pretty heavy.
It is
coming out of that. So how did you juggle? Did you consider the opposite side of how people would feel with you doing that type of content?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like the same way with the nursing homes kids. I mean, you got to think about it. If you don't, it's just like, you know, because like I ain't gonna even say that. See, I wouldn't do like, how can I say this? Mentally retarded.
Mentally challenged.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because I just feel like it's just too personal.
Yeah.
But like with the psych ward, it's just like, you know, that's what I did as my job.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot of people that can relate to it, you know, because it happens. You know, you can't fake it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's real life situations. So it's like, you know, I just make it funny.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like you said, people got to laugh at it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a real world, man. You go in there. It's like I said, to me, when I went to work, I didn't feel no type of way. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared of nobody. I just loved on everybody, treated everybody like they were me.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't have no issues.
Yeah.
Like that. So it's just the fact of treating people normally. You know, we are human. You know, everybody have some type of issue.
Because you in your skits, you love to call them codes.
Yeah.
How many? How many codes did you actually have to like call codes? Did you feel? How did you feel? Like I would feel so weird because you know the industry teaches us they fighting you, putting you down, pin you down or whatever. And I know that people that I've heard that's in the patient's point of view is like they were hurting me, they were doing everything like this.
It's not like that. It's you got certain residents or patients that are very, very combative. And whenever I call a code, that's like my last resort. It's really the last resort. If you got to call a code, then that's your last resort. You can try to de-escalate the situation, try to talk to them, work with them, something like that. Because normally, you know, like I had a good rapport with the kids.
Yeah.
So anytime an issue happened, they would call me, hey, can you come calm this patient down? And 9 times out of 10, I'd be able to do it.
Did you do it through comedian? Comedian.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of kids, I like kids these days, they still write, Mr. Tristian, you did so much for me. I miss you. How you doing? You helped me out. All type of good things.
Yeah.
Because I treated the kids like they were my kids.
Yeah.
You know, I made them laugh, but when it was time to get serious, hey, chill out.
Yeah.
They gonna get you up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't play about out there. If you can consistently being combative and fighting and stuff like that, they gonna get you up out of there.
Yeah.
But like I said, I had a good rapport with the kids, so it was like, you know, I was able to talk them down and relax them or whatever. But when they get back to their unit, ain't nothing I can do.
Ain't nothing you can do.
That's on y'all at that point. But
that's so good. So to answer your question, I'm not even gonna try to say your name again. Yes, he actually worked at a psych ward, and I think that's why you like people. I like look at the comments. I look at anytime I see your thing. I be trying to see what people saying because they really be in tune with it. And it's a lot of people that work in a psych ward that's like they just so excited about your skits, especially with Angela. Like Angela is popping. Angela, I don't know what, and she just sit there mostly and stare. Now Tracy, I'm talking to him like he don't know these folks, but Tracy, like it's a soap opera. It's literally a mental health soap opera. But that Tracy didn't care. Okay, she don't care. I love how the characters are still like overly, like I don't know how and I know you said last time that you write everything down, but it seems like, what is your creative process like to come up with these new characters and fit them into what you already have?
It's just random, honestly. Like I really don't even think about it sometimes. I just do it.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people all the time. If you don't do it, you'll never know what'll happen. So you just have to do it. Like, the process of it is, like, sometimes I write it, sometimes I don't, depending on what it is. Like, if it's Grumpy and Tracy, I got to write it because it's just, it's too good to not write it. When it comes to Tracy and somebody, anytime it's Tracy, 9 times out of 10, I don't. Because Tracy is like me, but in the female version, because women in the industry, in that industry, is like prominent. Like, it's mostly women.
Yeah.
So women are gonna gravitate to it more so than the male. Like, if I was to do it by myself, it ain't that many men that do that work. So that's why I chose to make Tracy a woman, because women will gravitate to it. Like, women like to laugh. I don't think people understand that. Women love to laugh. Like, if you go to a comedy show, it's women in the front row.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the process is just, to me, it ain't hard. It's because I'm so used to doing it. It's like second nature to me. So, like, if I'm sitting down and write it, I'm gonna write it all out until I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And I just plug them in wherever. Like, it just depends on what kind of scene it is. Like, if it's with Angela, I know what I'm gonna do with it. If it's Tracy and Grumpy, home health is, basically the same thing, but it just depends on what resident I'm doing. Other than that, it's just plugging in and just doing whatever.
And I love something about you, and it challenged me as a creative, right? You stay on ready, right? You recently, not too long ago, it looked like you went on a family vacation, and you were still recording content, and.
Right.
And I think Angela was there in that trench coat. And it's like you prepared to work even when you on vacation, so you can get new scenery, because you mainly do most of your content out at home. Yeah. And what are you using again? Like to create your content, my phone. Tools? Can you tell the folks my phone. You use your phone? My phone. Because you would really think that you using so many angles, so many, you know what I'm saying, other tools, but you've grown just using
my phone.
He said my phone, which means it's only one.
Yeah. Just my phone.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for catching that.
All right.
Thank you for catching that. So when you hear creators saying, "Oh, I can't do this because of this," how does that make you feel?
Just an excuse to not do it. I mean, like I said, if you don't do it, you'll never know what happened. You just got to do it. Your phone is like your best friend. Like, every content, everything that I've recorded, I've done on my phone. Whether it was an iPhone 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, every single one has been on my phone.
The camera good or bad, ugly, okay?
It don't matter.
Man, because you can't really tell the difference.
Yeah, it don't matter. What I always make sure I have something like a costume or a character or something in my trunk, because I just never know what. I might just think of something, and I just have to do it.
Oh, that's so good. So when you think of it, you literally act on it and just keep going.
Yeah, because if I don't, I'll forget. Or I'll write it down in my notes, and when I get home, I'll do it. Like, if I'm driving, I think of something, I'll pull over, because I don't like to drive and text. But I pull over and write it in my notes, and then when I get home, I'll do it.
I think that's so powerful, and that just challenged me again, Desiree. Did that just challenge you? Because sometimes that shows to me how much you value your creativity. Not necessarily because the people gonna come, the followers obviously for you are gonna come, but it's almost like I gotta honor my moment. I gotta honor my memory. I gotta honor what, if we want to be frank, because we know what platform we on, what God is downloading into me, because it's only so much. You can only be so creative. You can only use the same characters for so long. You've been using. I know you've been using Tracy for years. For years.
She started everything out. She the GOAT.
she the OG. Okay, and so to be able to give her new language, give her new opportunities to show up differently. That can't be you. That can't, like, for you to be so many characters, that can't be you. That's all God. And so I think that's interesting. So one of the things, I have another fan question for you. Now, y'all in these names. I'm not even.
Don't even. You got to say.
Okay, all right. You know what question you asked. I was trying to do the shout out, but
I get it.
It ain't working.
It's
okay,
cutting into our time right now. We gonna win. You know who you are.
It's
Raise
taking
your
me
hand.
too long. So she said, when will you feel like, yes, I made it, or do you already feel that way on my stepdaddy?
On my stepdad, I don't feel that way. I don't.
Let's talk about it.
I think when I get to where I want to go, like when I finally reach where I want to go, then I probably feel like that. But right now, I just feel like I'm still working. I just feel like I got to keep grinding. Like I don't want to stop. I don't want to feel that way. I don't think I ever want to feel that way. I could think once I feel that way, I'm gonna slow down. I don't want to feel that way.
So where is it that you're trying to get to? Like, what is like ultimately like? I know. That goal that you can see that you're trying to get to.
Once I still out of arena. Like I
What
like,
arena? Let's talk. Let's put, since we put language
You gonna put it on?
to the start, not the start on. No, the
It
start
was
on.
Yeah.
What arena is your goal arena to sell out?
Legacy arena.
Legacy.
Okay.
Okay, Birmingham.
I love how you keeping it
Come on,
Birmingham. I
want
love how you keeping it Birmingham.
legacy. I want legacy. That's what I want.
All right.
If I can sell legacy.
Oh, I
arena,
just feel God on that.
Yeah.
He said I want legacy. Not just in the form of the building, but I even see a double portion on it for you. I want legacy, not just as a building, but as a longevity. Like
Right.
Yeah.
I'm leaving something for my kids. I'm leaving something to where when people look up my name, they're gonna be able to see results on top of results.
Yep.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I need you to put a picture up. We need to go downtown
Yeah.
and go take a picture in front of the Legacy building, record yourself so we can have evidence, because it's something about like we got to go back to the manifestation,
Yes, ma'am.
because people really think that or have the idea that things happen overnight. Things happen so easily. But if I go down if I scroll enough, because baby, you be posting. Oh Jesus, the little, the little dots.
I'm so weak.
Baby, they be rolling. But if you
Right.
patient enough and you scroll down far enough, you will see, like we talk about, the residue of his work, right? You'll see the different home.
Right.
You'll realize that they moved, right? You had
lot.
you moved. And it's like, man, this is not an overnight success. So when you get legacy, I need front row seats.
I got you.
I wanna, amp the people up. You gotta teach me though,
I got
because
got
I be at church normally. That's what
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I exhort. I know how to exhort. Listen, and so some of your fans are curious, even more in your family dynamic, right? And so I know we talked about your wife before. I need y'all to go back and watch that first episode, because at that point you were going through like some health issues. You had spoken about, you not being able to walk, you not being able, you were going something through your mind, and I think that's what that lady was talking about. She wanted me to get deeper in your business of what's going on with those brain scans, but I don't even feel go look at the content.
Yeah,
Like we don't
right.
even have to get
We
into
ain't
that.
gotta get
Like that's
I mean, it's just you gotta find it.
yeah.
I had surgery
we-
on my head. I'm here now.
we're not to get into that. And so thinking about, we thinking about the tradition or the traditional thought patterns of men in the industry, and you see all the opportunities for infidelity or opportunities to step out on your family. The question, it actually came from a woman. I think this is a fair question because, as single women that look to be married and successfully married like yourself, I think this is a fair question. So she said, can men be faithful 100%, or is it not realistic?
Yes, men can be faithful 100%. But I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen. I mean, life is life, man. I mean, whatever you got going on with you and your significant other, that's between y'all. The thing is, people put too many people in their business. It just makes it even worse than what it is, to the point where y'all don't want to be together no more because everybody's in your business at this point. But like I said, it can go both ways. I mean, You can have men that don't cheat. You can have men that do. That's just life. I mean, I don't want to bring women into it because we're talking about men.
Yeah.
But I mean, some women cheat.
Yeah.
And men cheat. So I mean, I don't think it's really an ending conversation. That conversation gonna go on forever and ever and
Well,
ever.
I think they're asking you, and I think they're asking you because you show your family and you show your kids and all that stuff. But if we want to call a spade, some of these people be flexing, Floss.
Right. Don't get caught up in these YouTube couples. Please don't. Stop.
You call them YouTube couples.
YouTube couples, man, because especially with these couple podcasts and stuff like that, people be talking about relationships and stuff. Man, listen, keep folks out your business.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, it's just, if you keep folks out your business, you won't have to worry about anything. Yes, men cheat. Yes. Do I think will it stop? No, I don't think it will. I don't.
I think it's because also, I don't know what I was watching. I think it was Hardly Initiated, sis, where this is the lady that I told you that came from my neck about femininity. Yeah, ma'am, I put makeup on today because you you came from my womanhood, okay? But basically she was talking about the idea of how social media allows it just to be out there, right? And so it's out there for people to do, but she also put it back on the person, whether it's male, female, but mainly they were talking about, men at that point, to have discipline, self-control, or whatnot.
Right.
How would you say you differ in that? Because, Floss, I can only imagine, like, let's call a spade a spade. I can only imagine what goes in your DMs. I can only imagine people and women knowing that you got a wife.
It be men too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so them spirits be spiriting.
Right. See, that's the thing. People get the female characters mixed up with my real life. Like,
You're happily married,
I'm a happily
heterosexual
married man
man.
to a woman.
Yeah.
If I wasn't with my woman, I would be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I've had my issues in my relationship. I can't lie about it. It happened.
Yeah.
But me and my wife is still together.
Yeah. And y'all still working towards.
And we still working towards. It's not easy. A marriage is not easy. You have to work towards it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just out here just doing whatever.
What keeps you working towards it? Because it's easy to let it go.
Because I love my wife.
Mm-hmm.
I just love my wife. She's been there for me when nobody else was there. Like, imagine every woman is not gonna wipe your butt when you can't walk.
Mm.
Every woman's not gonna do that. Every woman's not gonna take care of you like that. I done had 2 major things happen in my life while I was with my wife, and she's still here. So there's no reason why I should be out here stepping out, doing anything, giving any woman the upper hand on my wife.
Come on.
I should.
Come on.
So let me tell y'all something. Floss just said y'all don't even need to try anymore because his decision is made. Okay. I love that. That gives me confidence because people really try to act like there are no good men out here, right? And even in my situation, it's easy for me to say, "Oh, there ain't no good man." When I say situation, I'm talking about my singleness, not necessarily my situation, but. In my singleness, it's like easy to say, "Oh, ain't no good man out here. Ain't no men really doing it." But I also want to challenge on the woman side. Are you willing to do what's necessary to manage the relationship too? Because it takes 2 to tango, right?
Yeah.
The man is the head. That's what we believe in the word. The word says the man is the head, and then the wife is the helpmeet, right? And so really. I really value and love, because this is not my first time hearing you say, "Oh, I love my wife. I'm into my wife. I ain't going nowhere. She wiped my butt," type of thing. But I also think that people believe that it's fake because they've never seen it for themselves.
You ain't got to see it.
They ain't got to.
It ain't for you. It's for me and my wife. That's it.
Period.
It ain't for everybody to see. What y'all want to see? Like, we don't have let me be quiet. We don't have an OF website.
Yeah.
This is us and our kids in the house.
And our business.
That's our business.
Right. I think also too, like, we just have to settle with, like you said earlier, that everybody's relationship is different. I was watching, it's interesting that you bring it up because I was watching, I don't know if you've seen this guy, you probably have. His podcast is called Grits and Eggs or something like that. He's out. I'll send you his profile. I think you would like him. But he cuss up a storm, baby. I can't.
That's my type of guy.
Yeah, like I think you'll like his platform. He cuss up a storm. But he's very real. He's very much so. I like his content because he's real, he's raw, but he's also honest. And he was bringing up the fact that he was on the episode with Jay Hill, and he brought up the fact that it's not. I don't give relationship advice because it's not my business to give other folks relationship advice because that's their relationship. And everybody's relationship is unique.
I cannot give you no advice about your relationship because ours are different. I mean, the same thing that work in my relationship may not work in your relationship. So I don't feel like I should. I mean, I can give you advice, but that don't mean it's going to work. But it's just the fact of what you're going through, I might not have been through. Or what I'm going through, you might not be going through.
That's so good.
It's like especially when people be like single people be on the podcast, be trying to tell people about relationships and marriage relationship. Like a single person trying to tell you about marriage is kind of like,
Do you think so though?
Not all the time. I don't.
No. Okay.
Cause some people do have good points.
Yeah.
'Cause like when you thinking about it, and it's a person and you married and they saying something. 9 times, sometimes it's real,
right?
But it's some people don't know what they
right. They be clout chasing,
right?
Yeah,
just want a click, basically.
Yeah, but
it is some single people out there that do know what they're talking about,
right?
Because they done been through it,
right? Right. Not only to be through it, but I do believe that the wisdom of the Lord is people's portion, right? And so some people just walk in the wisdom of the Lord, right? But when you were talking, I just heard this. We might not be able to give marital advice or be comfortable with getting necessarily marital advice, but we can give character advice.
Right.
And we can align people up with their character. And most of the times, and you can correct me in my wrong because I'm not married, most of the times, if you deal with the issue with you, the issue with the marriage ends up kind of working itself out. How have you seen yourself develop and grow due to your marriage?
I'm more into my wife, if that makes sense. Like, you'll get to a point in marriage where you get stagnant, where it's like you don't do the same things you did to get that person. And that's what my wife had to get on my butt about. Date me. Still continue to date me. Take me out. It don't matter what it is. Bring me flowers. Even though she don't like flowers, but it's just the thought.
The thought,
You know what I'm saying? When she get home, she gonna throw them away, but, it's just the thought of it. But I forgot what I was talking about.
We were talking about how you've developed. Through your marriage.
It's a process, and I don't think people understand that. Like, it's really a process that you have to go through. Like, she's trying to mold me into the man that she wants me to be, and I'm trying to mold her into the woman that I want her to be. And when I say that, I don't mean it's like being controlling or anything like that. Like, she tell me, hey, this is what I would like for you to do to better our relationship. And then I tell her the same thing. And
y'all communicate.
We communicate. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're getting better at that as well. So it's
work.
It's work.
It's work, but you got to be willing to work the work.
Man, you got to be willing to work. If you're not willing to work on your marriage, it ain't gonna happen.
So good.
It's not gonna happen. So
good. I was telling that day we originally recorded the first time. We recorded with three out of 4 of our recordings. It was 3 men, right? It was you, it was Caleb, and Tyler. Those are 2 of our brothers. Shout out to Tyler. He's a BGTV brother. But it was the 3 of y'all, and each of you guys really showed us, like, really deposited what the love of a man to a woman looked like, right? All of y'all are married. Right. All of y'all are
happily married.
Thank you.
Are into their wives.
I want to say this is really, I want to change the narrative of that because I've seen it so much in my life, like from people that, like uncles and people that I grew up knowing, and me and my brother, we've seen stuff like that. We don't want to be like that because we know how it messed up the family.
Yeah.
It messed up the dynamic of the family when my dad left. Like it got bad, growing up and not being able to, go certain, not having the financial things to do certain things. My mama didn't have it all.
Yeah.
She did what she could, what she had. But as far as like, I want to say water getting cut off.
Yeah.
Not having power. I used to sleep on a freaking mattress with no box spring. I don't want them to go through that.
Yeah.
Because my income, it helps.
Yeah.
My dad's income, it helped.
Mm-hmm.
But when he left, it was horrible.
How old were you when he left?
I'm gonna say like 7, 8, something like that.
Oh, you were
I
young.
was young when he left.
You were young.
Yeah.
So do you have a relationship with him now?
No, I don't. I mean, we okay, but it's not like I'm finna call him and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" It didn't got past that point.
Mm.
I mean, I hate it. I don't like it because I love my dad. I mean, I'm always love my dad. That's my dad. But our relationship is not like it used to be. Like he used to write moves.
Oh,
so.
no. Desiree.
Wow.
We not gonna pass that. You said your daddy what?
He wrote movies. He wrote 2 movies. He might have wrote more than that, but I know it's 2 of them that I know for sure that he filmed. I used to help him with it, and I just think it would have been so dope. I still think it could happen.
I was just about to say that, like,
if we wrote a movie together, I just think it'd be like some LeBron and Bronny James type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just think it'd be cool to have both our names written by my dad's name and my name.
do you think that? Because what's your dad? Well, maybe I shouldn't ask that.
Well,
Are you not a junior?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So his name is not
His name
Tristian.
is Randall.
Randall.
Mm-hmm.
Randall McFarland. So seeing Randall and Tristian McFarland, what the thought of that? Are you, first of all, are you open?
I'm always open to it because, like I said, that's my dad. You know what I'm saying? If I've been in the entertainment because of him, I was just behind the scenes. He knew I wanted to do music. He bought me a microphone. I used to make music on the microphone, all that kind of stuff. I used to help him film, all type of stuff. So it's if that happens, if God sees that happening, then it'll happen.
I'm gonna pray for that with you on
I
that,
appreciate it.
because that hit different, because I don't think I've ever heard you say that, like, originally, like, where, because usually when we say where did it start, or when we always go back to the place of when we first hit record, right? But even when I had my moment with Tabitha, my mama reminded me. You remember that, Desiree? Mm-hmm. She called me that day and reminded me. She said, I remember you were, I think I was 4 years old, not even 5 years old. And no, 3 actually. I was 3 years old, and I was at this daycare, and the daycare had this, play. They had something with the arts in there. Right. And she said it was like thousands of people in the audience, and I had a solo. And I took the mic, I took a deep breath, and I just went for it, right? Yeah. And it's those moments where people think that, it started when we pressed record, or it started when we did XYZ. No, it really started in the places where we were young, we were adolescents, and our parents really have, pushed us into our purpose. And so it's so interesting, because I have the same thing with my mom. Right. My mom and I have had, to work for our relationship. Paris, you might want to stop because the daddy coming out.
Baby, hey, take your stuff and go sit down, please.
But my mom and I have had opportunities to grow and develop in our relationship. And I was like, I would love to see me and my mom do X, Y, and Z together. Right. I want to be on stage with my mama one day. I haven't verbalized that to her, but I want to see me and my mama on stage, because I know what's embedded in me really comes from her, because I've seen her. I've seen her encourage women. I've seen her, talk to people and people just gravitate to her. I've seen her, just manifest these big ideas, and then something in life just stopped her. And I want to be able to say, I kept it going. And I want you to be a part of it, because you really embedded this thing in me. It takes a lot of courage for you, and I just love you, Tristian, because for you to say, my daddy walked out on me, but I would love to see us do something together. That's a lot.
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna love my daddy forever. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take. You know, like
Maybe
I said,
seeing this.
Maybe so.
Maybe we clip it up and send it to him. Yeah, because we were just not too long ago talking about Desiree's relationship with her dad. Can you talk? Can you encourage him with that?
Yeah. You know, kind of the same. My dad was in the military, and so I pretty much grew up. I was my mom's only kid. She was a single parent, and so. But I've just realized as I've gotten older, as I've received grace, I've learned to give the grace. You know, understanding that I truly believe. I don't believe that either one of my parents did anything malicious towards me intentionally, right? I just had to understand that they did the best they could do with the capacity they had at the time. Right. And so growing up, you know, me and my dad, we were cool, but we didn't have like that, like a real tight relationship that I would want, especially as a daughter to his to a father. And these last couple of years, as I've really journeyed with the Lord, as I look back, I was like, dang, Lord, why have I made certain decisions and move through life the way I have? And if I'm honest, a lot of them tied back to those daddy wounds. And so in this season, as I've been journeying with God, being obedient, there's been opportunities where me and my dad has had interactions and they weren't favorable to me. Like, matter of fact, one of I'm thinking about in 2023, actually, I think really kind of set me back a little bit. Like, the response that I was expecting from him, I didn't get. And so it really broke my heart. But as I just began to pray for him, like it allowed me the Lord really began to show me his heart and where he is. And I literally just began to pray for him. Yeah. Like it wasn't nothing like super deep or anything like that. I was praying for his salvation. I was praying for his heart. I was just praying for everything. He's a musician. Right. So I was just praying for everything that his hands touched, that they were blessed, you know, just whatever came up at the time. And I'm literally beginning to see the Lord do a transformation on him. Now we ain't really like he really honestly don't even know how I feel. Well, he may now if he watch this, you know, if he watched this. But I'm saying like he said if you gonna put me out there, I'm gonna put Desiree out there. Listen, but honestly, like I just believe that my sincere prayers have really begun. It was, I think, like the seed that was needed for the Lord to be able to do what he needed to do for him. So now it's like, I remember last year I went to my grandmother's house for her birthday, my dad's mom. They'll gather for her birthday and, you know, sing happy birthday and stuff like that. And I get there, you know, I hug him, and I swear he probably gave me a hug like 3 or 4 times throughout that day. Now this is not nothing that typically happens, right? I just like, So early in the year we had a conversation, and after the conversation, what I heard him say as we were talking was, I see you, I'm proud of you, and I love you. Literally the little girl in me was just like, oh man, that's all I've been looking for. Yeah. Literally the other day we having a conversation and he tells me I'm beautiful. Now these are conversations that me and my dad has never had, but I know it's because the Lord is doing the work. Like if I'm open to it, you know, I've been open to this journey, and so I'm just like, wow, Lord, and I'm just so grateful because it just shows me like, God really is concerned about our heart. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that that's still a desire of yours, like as you just begin to walk it out and just pray for him, you know, God is really gonna be able to restore the things that we think are dead.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like my story is basically the same as yours. Yeah. Like my dad was in the military when I was younger. You know, when I was a baby. So when he come around, I used to cry because I didn't really know him. You know, and I think that relationship kind of carried on to now. Like, it's just, I've always wanted that close relationship. Yeah. Like, my daddy used to call me, he used to have me, had a nickname. He used to call me Urkel. What? Whenever he called me Urkel, I used to feel like I was Superman. Because it just felt like I had a connection with my dad. You know, you got a nickname, you know, Urkel. Anytime he said Urkel, I knew he was in a good mood. Yeah. You know, so anytime he said that, I'm smiling. What's up? You know, on anything. But it just got to the point where I got older and, you know, things started happening. You know, you started to see different things, and it just got to that point where it's like we don't even communicate, and I hate it. I mean, I pray for him too, but like I said, I got a family I got to take care of, so I can't be dwelling too much on that situation. Yeah. So I just continue to live my life. I pray for him because I know my daddy. You know, I know him. I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, it's just like I just gotta keep my head forward keep that tunnel vision. If you pop into that tunnel, then we'll see what happens. But right now, I can't keep trying, and it ain't working out. So if that aligns and it comes back to us talking again, then I'll accept it.
Okay, if you're open to it, I'll normally I let people say what's on their heart and based on the conversation that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really gonna ask you this question, and we're gonna land the plane here. If you're open to it, if you could look in the camera and speak to your dad right now, what would you say to him?
I love you, man. Mm-hmm. I love you forever. I mean, I hate the relationship that we have. I wish it was better. I just want the relationship that we never had. My feelings is hurt. I know yours probably hurt too. I mean, I'm a grown man now, but I love my daddy.
Yeah.
It's just simple as that. I mean, my children love you. They always asking about you, so it kind of like give me a bad feeling because I'm like, where is he for real? But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say or what to do at this point, man. I mean, we had our conversations. It just seemed like nothing works, nothing changes, still the same. And I know you feel it. I know you feel it. Because if I feel it, I know you feel it. All your children. But one thing I feel like you need to do, man, is talk to your daughter. Talk to Caitlin. I mean, I feel like if you get that relationship right with Caitlin, I think everything will align back to, what we trying to get to. You got grandchildren, man, and we want our children to grow up knowing who their granddaddy is. I mean, we know who our granddaddies were, but our granddaddies wasn't really in our life like that. And we would like for our kids to have their grandfather in their life. They got their grandmas. They need their granddad.
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that you felt safe enough
Yes, ma'am.
to do that.
This is a safe place. Safe space.
It's a safe space. And I will even, now that we know this, Desiree's over there crying. I'm over here trying to fight tears. So we're gonna end this. But I want to say to you that because you spoke it out loud, because your heart was in it,
mm-hmm.
I asked the same. When I tell you, okay, I hear you, Holy Spirit. Like literally, me and my mother fought physically. Mm-hmm. And to the point where I was in college when this happened. And I was like, my dad raised me. My dad was military too, but he's the one that got custody of me and my sister. And so not really understanding why my mom couldn't have us or didn't win the custody.
Right.
I just felt like she hated me.
Mm-hmm.
But truth of the matter is she was going through her own thing.
Right.
She was dealing with her own thing and navigating her life. And there was a reason why God kept me in a space where my dad raised me. But when I got older, I ended up having to go back to my mom. Mm-hmm. And she nurtured me. She loved me. I learned that she loved me back. I loved her, but I didn't know how to express it. So I'm really, I really admire your heart in just saying, I love you. Mm-hmm. You hurt me, and I love you. And sometimes, y'all, we got to be honest. This is wild that we landed here. Yeah. But we have to be honest with our feelings. We got to be honest about what's going on because you never know the pour that your dad could have and the impact that your dad could have, not just on you and your kids, but to this world because you just said that, And so, man of God, I pray that when you see this, that you'll just hear his heart and hear his love. And if anybody else is going through this, experiencing this, some disruption in the parental-child relationship, I just encourage you to first pray about it. And I hope that God allows you to see your family members as humans, right? Because life is too short. Mm-hmm. Life is too short to hold grudges. Life is too short to just not believe that God can restore all. And so, Floss, I am so proud of you. I love you, dear. I love you
too.
deeply.
Love you
Like
too.
real talk. Like you family. Real talk. I pray for you consistently. I'm gonna continue praying for you. Desiree, this one went kind of
I mean, it
different.
I mean, it took a little like a little jet,
You know,
like,
like
a little situation
you like,
there.
what's that TikTok where you like?
But you know, the beautiful thing about it is, I believe the conversation that needed to happen happened. That's God.
Yeah.
Like this is God's platform. So
Right.
whatever conversation, whatever needs to be said, He knows that, and all we have to do is be obedient. And so I'm grateful that you felt safe enough to express that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's not easy,
Right.
right? But also, and I know freedom comes in the transparency, and freedom comes in the testimony. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to and to the victory. Because
Yeah.
the victory is already had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To see that, because I'm gonna come see the movie.
Yes, man.
Listen,
We gonna
I'm
see the
coming
movie.
to see the movie. Just like y'all went and saw Sinners, I'm coming to see. I'm coming to see.
Now I gotta go see Sinners.
Not just like y'all went and saw Sinners. I'm going to see Tristian McFarland and his dad. What is it, Randall?
Randall.
Mr. Randall. We ready for it. We are ready for it, and it's not just gonna be on Temu. It's gonna be on Netflix.
Come on.
Netflix.
Okay, we
This baby
speak
said
of
Temu.
Netflix anointing.
Not Temu.
Oh, not
Tubi.
what- Oh, is it Tubi? Oh, I said Temu. Might as well. Might as well be the same thing.
Temu, Amazon. Tubi,
I'm
Netflix.
glad we can end this with a laugh.
Lord,
Y'all,
you-
we love you guys.
Man.
Thank you, Tristian. Thank you,
Appreciate y'all.
Desiree. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, London. Thank you, Junior. That's Junior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Junior. Oh,
Okay.
y'all didn't hear him. He just corrected me on his name. But
He said my real
She just
name
said
is
small,
should've
small
just-
flat. It was
small flex.
Floss the Mack.
Small floss.
Floss the Mack. Okay.
Small floss.
Small floss.
I be getting confused too.
Me too.
Small floss. I had to say it slow. Small floss the Mack.
Small Floss the Mack.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all gonna see them on YouTube soon. Okay. I don't know what it soon look like. But you guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Until next time, until next week, remember, life could be much more simple if you just ask.
On my stepdad.
What's up, you guys? We hope you've enjoyed that conversation, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification so you don't miss an episode. We'll see you next Thursday.